we're back. We're going to start off with a shot.
A shot, of course. You see, bro.
This is the protein guy.
Yes, it's the protein guy. Oh, shenanigans. Alright, okay, now, since we have officially recapped our NFL previews from earlier this year, we've lost to the sports segment of the show, which usually loses viewers after about 23 seconds. So we'll go into the shenanigans part of the show, as we like to call it. We encourage you to visit our blog, it's hourofpower.wordpress.com. Vote for the hot girl off for this week. We've got Kaylee Cuoco off of Big Bang Theory against Olivia Munn, who, what has she been in? I IMDb'd her, and I still had not seen her in anything. I was thinking of the girl from Cowboys and Aliens, and that's Olivia something else. Olivia Wilde. Yes.
13.
And I think it was about like 3 different married couples, and I've now forgotten the name of it, but it was on.
Was it called Couples?
Couples Retreat?
But I think this brand impressed use. You know, Kelly Cuoco was on Big Bang Theory, Olivia Munn was also on CBS, that's why I kind of put them together.
Oh, okay.
It's also a correspondent for the Daily Show for a long time.
Okay, fair enough. So, anyways, visit our blog and vote for her. If you don't know how to keep to our blog or don't want to type in, go to our Facebook page, and there's a link there to go to the blog and vote for, or vote for your choice.
I know that we have one vote for Kaylee already from Carl, and that was from a long time ago.
This is true. Carl. So, if you haven't done that, please do that now. We will recap that at the end of the show. Going back, we'll do a quick scoring update. Like we said, Notre Dame has tied Pittsburgh. TCU ended up beating West Virginia 39-38, although ESPN's arrow is pointing to West Virginia. I don't know why. Georgia beat Ole Miss 37-17. Nebraska's come within 3 of Michigan State 24-21. There's 6 remaining with Nebraska having the ball. Louisiana Tech still up by 10 with 8 minutes to go over San Antonio, and all other scores were final prior to. Alright, so, when does it start?
You already started. Your game just started, I think. Ball's already up by 7.
Jesus. Where does this end?
It's right here.
There you go. Okay, yes, and Oregon is up on USC 7-0, and they've got to be kicking the ball. There's no way they have the ball back. And Clemson is up on Duke 7-0. Yes, alright. And Vic. Now that we wasted a minute doing nothing, Matthew, what are the shenanigans that we have for today?
She's a magic mic.
It's that.
No, either.
We want to talk about the lady who
The deer crossing?
to the government to try to move the deer crossing signs. Do you want to kind of break that down for us a little bit?
And we posted the link to the actual phone call that was given it to a radio station. It's on the Facebook page, you can check that out. And basically, a recap of it is, a lady called in a radio station, said, I've been having a hell of a time trying to get the government to recognize this. I've emailed, written letters to newspapers, senators, and nobody ever listens to me or responds to me. She goes, I have a problem with the deer crossing signs. And at this point, the radio announcer was like, okay, what's your problem with it? She goes, I don't drink. That was her first problem. I don't like how that they're in high traffic areas. And they're like, well, what do you mean? She goes, they put these deer signs on the interstates or in frequently trafficked areas by cars, and so the deer cross here and they get hit. I've been in 3 accidents in the last year, and it's because of these deer crossings. And they're like, wait, what? She goes, they put the signs here and the deer cross here, and they put it in the wrong place, and so in these high traffic areas, and so the deer cross there. Wait, do you think that the deer cross because the signs tell them to? Well, yeah, that's why they cross there. I don't understand. Why don't they put them in places like school crossings and like less populated areas? So, anyways, the moral of it is this lady calls in dead serious, and she thinks the deer crossing signs or what indicate the deer that they can cross at the places where they do cross, instead of them saying, hey, drivers, there may be deer here.
The fact that this lady thinks that the deer crossed at the sign is definitely something to be discussed with psychologists.
Yes.
I think that the bigger thing is that let's say the deer do cross with the sign, she's saying that deer should cross at schools. She wants these animals, these wild animals, to be right around children while they're going to school, and no one seems to have a problem with that idea either.
Well, I think that they just kind of gave up on her after her initial sentence.
I mean, deers aren't really wild.
That's true. They're more just stupid.
Yeah.
All that kind of stuff, but hey, they're big, they could fuck a child, they could hit people. I mean,
Is that a beer?
How big is a bee? That was buck a child, right? Okay. Just checking.
Was it clear I made that bad volume?
Actually, in my new area, hitting a deer is pretty frequent. One of the guys at Carpool, he hit a deer 2.5 weeks ago, actually, in his new Prius. Had to get his bumper replaced. I've seen about probably 5 or 10 deer already driving to work. And driving to St. Louis to see John last week, and I probably saw 4 deer on the interstate just either mangled, just completely dead. Something I've noticed, though, I have not seen one buck get hit on the interstate. Not one. I haven't seen a single pair of antlers anywhere that I've driven out here, which makes it makes me wonder. Wow, it's a lot higher now. It makes me wonder: is this a phenomenon, or are just male deer smarter than female deer? Can we? I think that's the case here. I think that antlers automatically make you smarter.
Not necessarily true. There's always the exception to the rule. Because I saw one buck today on the highway.
Well, all right, okay. There's the exception that proves the rule. But honestly, though, I'm gonna go ahead and
Hearings of the world.
Yes.
Running down the road.
but I'm gonna hypothesize that male deer are naturally smarter than female deer. Either that, or they save to get killed for the hunting season.
That's the same in every mammal species.
Every mammal species. All right, you went there, Matthew. Congratulations. I hope Kim doesn't watch this show later today.
Nope, and she's not at home yet, so I know she's driving home, so I'm a little worried.
You wear those pants for now, buddy. You wear them for now.
I will wear those pants and I'll love it, even though it won't last long.
Nah, probably not. It's all right. As long as you get to wear them every now and then, it's all good.
Hey, I try to. That's all I can really ask for in life.
There you go. Alright, so, yes. So, to recap, lady calls radio station because the deer are crossing in high-frequency places and we need to move the signs. She officially gets branded with our Justin Bieber of the week because she's an absolute idiot. I mean, and the sad thing was, I was really expecting, yeah, thank you, Mom. Yes, I know the sound is now better without the dryer going on. And I completely lost my train of thought on that one.
So much Justin Bieber, and yeah.
Yeah, she meant it for the week. I got nothing. Whatever I had, it was lost, but I'm sure it was nothing spectacular anyways.
That sounds good. It almost sounds like it's a good time for a break.
Let's see. I know, we're only 9 minutes in. We've still got a few more minutes to go. Alright, so, what other shenanigans do we have to talk about, Matthew? I know we discussed this at one point. Why is... Oh, yeah, this uploading is killing the internet. Alright,
Okay, what else? Well, we could talk a little bit about our hot girl off before we actually get the results and kind of say our thoughts on the matter.
that's true. I think since John is our special guest contributor, I think you should open up with this. Now, do you know who both girls are?
I briefly looked up Olivia Munn, excuse me. And who was the other one?
Kaylee Cuoco?
Oh, yeah. Kuko, whatever, yeah, from Big Bang Theory. She wins.
Okay.
She wins. Blondes, I don't know. Yeah, she wins.
Okay. Matthew?
You know, Olivia Munn, if you watch watch her. She has a great personality and a great sense of humor. But I have to be leaning towards the Big Bang Theory girl because I think she's really hot. And, you know, you see her dancing on the TV show when she does like those promos.
For TBS? Oh, I'm glad I'm not the only one.
What was that?
I said I'm glad I'm not the only one who recognizes that.
Yes. You are definitely not the only one. Like, she does that little headbang, and hey, I'm doing that headbang shoulder thing.
Dude, you and me are on like the same wavelength for this whole thing. It's uncanny right now. So anyways, continue on with your analysis of Kaylee Kuko, or however the hell you pronounce the name.
Yeah, so with Kaylee, I think that she also has that sense of humor, which I think is very good. But I think that Olivia Munn is like one of those people we think might be a little too skinny. Like, if you were to take her shirt off, you'd probably see a lot of rib. And with a doctor, a beauty doctor in the house, I think he would tell us that that's not a safe way to be.
I don't know. I mean, your BMI can be relatively low and you can still be considered healthy, but you know, you don't want to see too many ribs. You want to have some, you know, adipose fat to survive. You know, just in case the zombie apocalypse starts.
There's gotta be some handle.
Well, and also, I mean, think about it. Let's say the zombie apocalypse happens, and, you know, you have to try to provide for this girl. You know, yeah, she might not eat a lot, but she's going to be, like, cold all the time. She's going to be hungry constantly.
Yeah, okay.
A small stomach that's to stay full. I mean, I would be worried about someone that skinny.
That's true. That's all right.
That is a legit argument there. And I'm going to go ahead and make it a full sweep. Just watching The Big Bang Theory, I mean, Kaylee Cuoco's got to be like one of those celebrities, like, sorry, Teresa, if I met her, see ya. Peace. I think everybody should be allowed one celebrity, hypothetical fling, I suppose. You say, alright, if you met this one celebrity, all bets are off, go do your thing. Matthew, what's your take on this? You've been married for, 4 years now? You can talk on this.
I completely agree with the celebrity thing. I think that there should be a celebrity that you're allowed to. I think Kim has it easy since I'll probably be David Hasselhoff.
Well, obviously.
But if I would, you know, so I think there should be one of each. And if David Hasselhoff's on one side, then I definitely think that either Yvonne Strahovski or Kaylee Kuko would probably be on
I still remember I watched that show. You guys talked about Yvonne Strahovski or whatever. I remember that.
Your dumb Chuck fascination, and never, all the time. And,
It was an awesome show.
Yeah, it was.
So,
I mean, Olivia Munn also, though, was played a part in Magic Mike, so therefore she also automatically loses to me.
yes, that's true.
Just because I hate that movie.
I was threatened to be dragged to Magic Mike, but so far I have escaped it, so I'm pretty happy.
That's a victory. That's a victory.
Alright, Kuko. My mom officially let me know that it is Kuko.
Kuko. All right.
Okay, well,
Thanks, Mom.
yes, thank you, Mother.
Go for Kuko.
And we're there. Speaking of which, we should take a break now, but we've got 5 votes on our poll on the blog, and they're all for Kaylee Kuko. So we are going to deem her this week's winner of the Hot Girl Off. Thank you all for participating. And this one is brought to you by the word joy.